Hi everyone, this is Cedar with Cedaria Innovations. Today we're going to do an install of a motor mount. Fairly simple, but a few good tips, and it's always easier seeing someone do it the first time. So let's begin. First you're going to take your motor mount, 3/8 bolt that comes with it, line up the holes and then start on the bottom here. Make sure you start it by hand so you don't strip those threads. Gonna do the other side now, bottom one. Top one over here. Top one over here. Okay, everything's loosely set. Tighten these bottom ones. Not too tight, just snug them up. Just touch it. Next, level your canoe. Put the level in the canoe here. It should be fairly level. Close enough for what we're doing. There we go. I'll show you what I'm doing here. Okay. Snugged up the bottom ones. Top ones are loose. There's my tools for this job. And level. Okay? Just across the hull. Good enough for what we're doing. Doesn't have to be exact at all. Just not on an obvious slope. Alright, back to it. Okay, what we're going to do next is level the motor mount. So the canoe's level, we're going to run the motor mount level. See, you can just pretend that's your leg. Want to avoid the keel. It's different with boats with a higher rocker. It comes up. Then you're going to have to slide this halfway back or more to level your leg out. So let's do that right now. Coming back. There she is, all good. Alright, next I'm going to show you something here everybody needs to know now that we've adjusted it. Okay, now that we've adjusted it back, we have a space, you'll see there, between the threads and my mount. So we have to fill that space with something, or you're going to pull the main structure apart trying to hold the motor mount and wear those threads and wear through that bolt. It's all bad. You have to fill that space so you can tighten that bolt right up. So it's pretty simple. Get an idea of the size of the space. I've already done this one. It'll take one washer. So I'm going to pull that top 3/8 bolt. Slide this washer in, line it up to the hole, and then push the bolt through the hole of the washer, thread it in, and then I can tighten it up when it's set, okay? That's going to fill the space on both sides. 2 washers are going to come with this kit, so we'll do that right now. Okay, washers are installed. There. There. So now we'll level it one last time. Tighten those up. Next, I'm going to show you what we do for vibration and just to seal this area up so it doesn't grab water when you have a big gas motor on, and pull it up, holding you back or pushing it into the boat if there's a space here where you removed the end cap. So let's do that. Show you guys this little tour of what we're doing. you need marine spray foam. This stuff I have tested year in, year out, never an issue. It does not soak up water. So that right there, see the boat? Marine spray foam, amazing stuff. That's all I use on this. What we're gonna do, come under here, see that space? We're gonna fill that space. I'll show you guys how I do that. And that's going to take any vibration out of the motor from going through the mount, all thin metal, into the boat and just vibrating you till you're numb. This is going to take that vibration away. It's a huge difference. Electric, it's not an issue, but on the gas motors, you definitely want to do something. All right, let's get started. Canoe. Nice. Guess we're going to do this video with a NovaCraft Prospector 16. Get a better look here. There's the void we're going to be filling with marine spray foam. So take the vibration out of your butt like we were talking about and seal it up for any water intrusion. All right, let's begin. First thing I'm going to do is tape up all the gaps, the big void, the gaps along the gunnels. You can watch me here. And then we're going to punch some little holes into it and fill it with spray foam. You don't want to do it too tight. Don't use tuck tape, duct tape, stuff like that. You need something that can breathe or it will never set. If you make a mistake doing this, walk away for a day or two. It's just like tar. It will get everywhere if you mess with it. Once it's set, you can just pull it out, cut it out. Really easy to work with. So let's begin. Steam you away for a minute here. I'm going to go along the gunnel, overlap it about a 1/2 inch, push it on a 90 into the boat, just like that. So that is a taped gunnel. Now I'm going to put a little piece here at the end. Half inch overlap, push it in on a 90. You can leave some air gaps. Actually, it's preferred that it can breathe to set. Put one in there. Put one there. Same thing on this side. Okay, now the big void at the back. One we really want to fill tight. There. Come around this way. Come around this way. Beautiful. If it was pretty and super tight, the spray foam would never set. So, nice gap, I'm hoping. And the goal here is to get the spray foam to pressure through the whole mount. So we're going to put a couple of holes here, punch them. Do that right now with you. Okay. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Just something like that. All right. We're going to spray the foam into the holes. It's going to pressure up. Can't come out the tape. It's going to squeeze its way through the gunnels. Come out the end. And we're going to put some in then just so they join up. Marine spray foam. Everything's taped up. Going to fill these holes. See, it's coming out the holes in the back. The little hole I left at the keel. Squeezing out right there. Okay. Pressured up, coming out every hole. can see it's coming down the gunnels, but not the whole way. So I'm going to fill in here, join them up. While they're wet, better seal. Perfect. Same thing in here. And same thing on this side. Ugly mess. We'll give you a little tour. Safety glasses and latex gloves. If you get this stuff on you, it's on you for days. Very difficult to get off. And do not touch it. Tar, it will follow you around for the rest of the day. I've made my fair share of mistakes doing this. Have a look. Everything's filled up. So this you have doing this, okay, is it squeezed out of every hole that's available, and those pieces sitting outside of the tape are going to set, and as they set, they're going to seal off the big areas inside, and then those areas can't breathe, and it will never set. It will just turn into a little puddle of tar till you peel the tape off, and then it will set, but it's not as pretty, not as square. So as it sets, you can come and give it a little bit of air holes so it can set and expand, okay? So we're going to do that for a bit. Keep an eye on it, and we'll take this tape off together. See you guys in a bit when this is set. Okay, it's been about 2 days. It's looking pretty much set. Can touch the tape here. Seems pretty firm. Got my little pile of tools there, plus an X-Acto blade. We're gonna peel the tape, cut the foam out of the way, clean this mount up, and this boat should be ready for testing. Pretty exciting. This is an Old Town Tripper. I don't know if you guys know the story behind Old Town Trippers, but back in 1978, Old Town took a Royal X Tripper to the top of their factory roof 100 feet, tossed it off the roof, it landed, it held up, and was paddleable after the experience. That's how they introduced these boats to the world. Royal X, a new groundbreaking material at the time. They're rare, far, and few, and so old, right? It's tough to get a perfect one. This is pretty damn close. So it's going to be a big opportunity to apply my designs to it and make this 50-year hull design that much more versatile. So I'm pretty super excited about this one. All right, let's get to it. Well, last one looked pretty good. Let's go back to this one. I am working on so many boats right now. Oh, all got to be done and tested. So, peel all the tape off. Pulling all the big pieces off. A little dark there, but it is set. If it's not set, just stop. I got it on me talking to you guys about not getting it on you. It's that terrible. Okay. Gently use my tools here. Don't want to cut your hull, but they're pretty tough. Just a little scratch wouldn't hurt it. Perfect. Nice flat cut around the edge. What I'm doing here, the little jagged cuts are, I'm cutting but trying to hit the flat part of my knife against the hull. So just nice and flat. Little cuts like that, almost saw it going around with your X-Acto, and you get a nice finish right here. There it is, roughly cleaned up. Take my time and do it a little nicer later, but foamed totally tight. I wouldn't try and take it off at this point. I'd go use it. It's going to need a couple more days, maybe even a week, to totally dry and cure the core, but totally usable. Show you one more thing here. These little end caps I bend up. That's made out of thin aluminum from East Trough tin I had kicking around. This one's made for a different boat, but simply would slide over, seal it up. The holes line up that the mountain bolts hold the cap on, and I run self-tappers into the back so I can pull those too and still change the mounts out. These are a lot nicer for spray foaming too. Drill a bunch of holes in them. Do that anyway for drainage. Spray the foam in. So I'm not producing these yet. Just showing you guys. I will be working on it, but it's a different cap for every canoe, and I don't have access to all the canoes. And it's one more thing. This isn't professional enough to sell you guys. It's just something I'm doing and working on. So down the road, we will be working towards end cap caps. Okay? But for now, it's foam, and if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you're absolutely welcome to close that up a little prettier. Alright, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for following and watching my videos and supporting what I'm trying to do. Cedaria Innovations. Out.